guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the part 2 of this video. If you haven't seen the part 1 yet, make sure you go see it. It's at the description box below. So here I'm going to be showing you how to install a wig after we've revamped that hair that was looking tattered while turning it into a wig finally. So make sure when trying to install a wig, you start from exactly the upper side and not the down. Yes, exactly, just the upside and not the down. Reason is so you could see where to hold when trying to put on the hair. So now check out for the front or the back of the hair. The back is usually very dull, the front is more brighter than the back. So not all hair are like that, but there are some few hair which are like that. So you hold the needle like that and then you go through from the under straight up. Take some few nets, don't pack everything just like as you can see. Yes, exactly. Take some few of the nets, then you tie it 2 times. You roll the needle into the thread 2 times when trying to tie. Make sure it's not more than 2 times because it may cause the threads to get tied up and it's very frustrating. So just follow the lines properly. Exactly, just follow the lines properly and you take little of the nets, you sew it with the hair and roll the needle into the thread just twice to avoid tangling. I won't say you should do it once because once it may get loose, but twice can be assured because it doesn't get too tangled often. Just like when you do it more than twice is very safe when tying the hair. So then you just go through like that. This has to be calculated. You can see I stopped at the back of the ear of this mannequin, then I bent the hair over. If you notice while trying to bend the hair over, I made it slip on itself. I made it slip on the previous one on the body. Don't just take it high up and then start making. Just make sure it slips on the body at the when you are trying to turn it to the other side. As the video goes on, you will see more of how I turned the hair. So now, as you can see, the other side I stopped at the back of the ear. So right now I'll be showing you I went further and stopped at the front of the ear. So after we got to the ending of the video, you can see I made it slip on itself and then I just took it up. So we're going to be stopping here, then we come back and stop there. It has to be calculated. If you just follow this video very well, you see it was calculated, and make sure you do it like that. It's a little bit fast because I don't want the video to be too long, but I hope through my explanation you understand better. So in case you find yourself in a situation where the thread got finished, make sure you still go back to the point it finished and tie it to avoid it to get loosed again. So make sure you still go there and tie it. Even if the thread got finished and you tied it before it did, just go back and do so. So you can see what I've been talking about. You can see the hair laying on each other. Is not high or one side just going up. It's staying on the body. Then when you do it on the body from this point, you can take it up and then begin to make the hair. But make sure at the edges, at the end of this hair, you just do it that way. Exactly what I'm saying. I'm trying to use a pencil to explain how you should place the hair. If that is wrong, make sure at the two sides, the both side of the hair, make sure you take it down when getting to the ending, but at the middle you raise it high a little bit. You are going to be seeing what exactly I'm talking about. Even in our normal hair, when trying to make our hair, the middle are always more wide and full than the sides of the head. The sides of the hair are much more narrow than the middle. So that's exactly what I'm trying to explain in this video. When trying to get to the side of the hair, make sure you bring the hair down. Then when you are at the middle, raise it up a little bit. Just take it higher than how it is at the both ends and the both sides. Exactly what I've been trying to say. You can see I took it higher at the middle. Then when we're getting to the end of the hair at the side, then you bring it down. So here is another part that explains how it should lay on each other. Yes, then you just take it up. This is what I've been trying to say. Make sure it lays on each other, the previous one, then you can take it up and then you start sewing it. So right now here, what I'm trying to do is I added another bundle to the previous one because it got finished, and just pay attention to the details how I joined the both of them together to make it look like one bundle. As you can see, I tied it more than once so it can be firm and look like a bundle. So now we've gotten to the front side of this hair. So make sure when you are getting to the front, not necessarily this point, make sure when getting to the front, that middle side I just pointed to, make sure you take it backward. Not this point exactly, but when you are getting here, you're taking it backward so it doesn't come into the lace of the cap. Exactly, as you can see, no space at that point. There shouldn't be any space anymore when getting to the front. So the remaining of the hair, after I got to the lace, then I began to sew it on each other. Instead of you just cutting it away, you can just sew it round on each other, not on the net. So here is what I did to get a defined line. I took a ruler and a pencil to draw the line, and here is a bonding glue. So after the bonding, you've seen the bonding glue we're going to be using, then I took a little part of the hair I removed earlier and I began to cut it into small pieces and segments. Then I just began to cut it into small pieces and segments, and here are the pieces. So right now we are going to take the bonding glue and adjust the mouth. The reason we should adjust the mouth is so the bonding glue does not come too much, it doesn't get too much and makes the hair messy. You can see it makes it easier because it just stays on that head of the hair. Then you blow it. Make sure it's a little bit dried before you place it on the net. Make sure you get a very straight line because it makes the work easy for you. So if you don't make that glue a little bit dry, it will mess it up. It will get into the middle of those lines you can see there. Make sure it's a little bit dry before you place it on the hair so it doesn't get into the middle of the lines, and just press it. You know how liquid can be, it can just enter into somewhere else where it's not needed. So that is the reason why you should make it a little bit dry, and make sure you control the amount of the glue. And then you saw I'm using a ruler to also gauge the edge of the hair while it is still fresh and wet, in order to get straight lines. And as you just saw, I put each of the pieces on each at the top of each other, leaving it with no space. Make sure it has no space in between them. Each one should come after each one without leaving any space, as you can see. And then I'm using the ruler. You can also use the scissors to gauge it while it's still wet. As it's still wet, it's giving it the opportunity to just the glue to mingle with the rest down and just form that straight and defined line. Make sure you do that always, because if it gets dried, totally dry, before you give it a straight line, before you merge each of the lines together, it won't come out as you want. So just follow every single step as you can see on the screen. Okay, right now, to avoid putting the glue and immediately start blowing, there's how you can avoid it. Just put the glue on each of this hair down, let it be drying a little bit, then you do your work instead of the stress of waiting for it to dry on your hand. And here is the view. We are getting somewhere. As you can see, there is no space in between them. Everything is all glued together, no space in between them, and that is how it should be. So our closure is forming gradually. This is how it should look when trying this. This is how it should look, the middle looking clean and neat. So what we're going to be doing now is taking this hair round. Don't make the pieces of the hair to be that short as it was. Just do it in a way it can go round. It can go round for us to achieve a beautiful closing. This is coming out so beautiful. I'm so excited and happy. So now we are going to make sure the closing looks looks very neat. While trying to close it, just go round, go round, go round. Make sure the gum, the glue is not staining the hair, because once it stains the hair, it gets messy and it doesn't even come out well. It won't even bring out the beauty of the closure we just made. So make sure while going round, make sure the closure doesn't stain the hair. So I can't wait. This is the view. This is so beautiful. Look how, make sure it's at the middle point. Make sure that middle side of the closing, just press it down. Exactly. This is beautiful. It's so nice. It came out so well. I'm so excited that I used this opportunity to show you how to slay on a budget. If you don't get the money, you can improvise. Yes, just follow this channel and you'll get all you need about your hair. You'll get it here. I put in a lot of work to make this video as detailed as it is, and I hope you enjoyed it. I look so stressed out, but it came out well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video was of help to you. I hope you gained a lot. Please don't forget to press the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that notification button, because you are going to be getting a lot of remedies on how to come out looking beautiful but on a budget. So stay tuned to this channel and see you in my next video.